I originally took this video of the horse pond back in February 2022 as a part of my full video, Psychic Readings Part 2 of Reverend Donna. And I just wanted to pull this clip out of that video so that we could revisit the horse pond. I really have been having so many questions. Of course, all the lies that have been told don't help whatsoever. I know that Candus originally told Chris McDonough that she came here because it was private and to keep the kids away from COVID or whatever. But, and I know that there's a lot of people out there saying how private this area is compared to the dam, and I have to disagree. The picture that you see here is of the parking lot that she would have parked in. That horse stable is directly across the road. So all those vehicles you see are people over at the horse stables because it's kind of like a place that, you know, people can take their kids and go pet animals and stuff as well. So it is not as private as people think that it is. So let me clarify. The Suburban is in the parking lot that she would have had to park in. The cars that you see out there are for the horse stables. That's how close this is to there. And we were there in February. Mind you, it was very cold in Tennessee in February. And there was a couple that had their little boy over at the horse stables, and he was petting animals. And then they came over to the pond as well. So how many people you think would go out there in June? Just questions that I have. As you can see, the path down from the little parking lot is pretty easy. I still had a broken foot at the time, and I was able to walk it in a boot, so I don't think that Grandma would have had much problem doing it. I do have my questions about why they came here that day, though, because, well, I have a few questions. The Walgreens they went to is like the furthest Walgreens they could have gone from the hospital. So if Candus really just ran to town real quick to take Grandma to the hospital and left the boys at home alone, why go to the furthest Walgreens you possibly could have found? My next question is that I believe in the very beginning that there was word, or I saw that H said that they went to Fort Henry Dam. Like I said, I could be wrong about that. Fort Henry Dam was only about 4 minutes from the Walgreens they went to for the prescription. This horse pond is about a 9-minute drive. So again, why would you drive 9 minutes out of the way when you only had a 30-minute wait? And obviously they were, going to do other things, the hippie house and the smoke store and the grocery store. Why not do all that in that time frame instead of this, going to a pond? Also in June, that water was still cold, even if the temperature in 2 o'clock that afternoon, or so I've heard, was around 80. The temperature at noon was 75. And that water is cold. It's still cold in June. So I wouldn't personally let my little 5-year-old swim in it with it being that cold. But that's just me. There is a very nice playground area at the actual Warriors Path Park. Beautiful playground area for kids. The lake is right there. Plenty of places that they could have gone that there wasn't going to be a whole lot of people around. So again, I have to wonder why come all the way down here and drive so far away. It is a pretty area though. We saw boats out there that day. And this was just a couple of weeks ago, so middle of February. Now the water is lower than what it would have been back in.
You know, maybe the pond has nothing to do with it. Maybe the dam has nothing to do with it. With all the lies that we have heard out of the participants, it's really hard to know what to believe, isn't it? And the reason that I just question all of this so much is because living right there in the area, I started following the case the night the Amber Alert went out. And I personally remember seeing Candus commenting that they were at the dam. I can't prove that. I know other people saw it as well. And I also want to say that I remember seeing Hunter posting or commenting on Facebook about the dam as well during that time frame. So that's why I questioned this. And to me, her timeline, it just didn't add up. It made no sense at all. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please keep it nice. And I appreciate you all taking the time to watch. Have a great day.